Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nice D from Sabonis. And another turnover here by San Antonio. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Jokic. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And here is Giddey. And stolen by Yao. And they're pushing it up. And here's Jokic outside. To the inside. Pass to Yao. 5 on the clock. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Now here's Giddey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to McGrady. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
And McGrady drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Shot to stop the run. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Payne looking around. Driving to the basket. To the paint. Sabonis. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Sabonis with the steal. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Screen by Sabonis. Pass to Towns. That's tipped. Here's Young. Defended by Sabonis. Jokic trying to free himself up. Yao can't get it to go. Towns in the corner. Lets it go from deep.
Anthony Towns.
It's good from long range. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Well, Giannis knows he's a magnet for the defense, and that time just got off the ball.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play.
Your home team.
Leading by just 2. And the second quarter.
14.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Bilar. It's stolen by Mutombo. To the middle. And the basket by Kirilenko. San Antonio trails by 6. Chandler is screen. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Bilar, covered by Mutombo. And here is Iguodala. Rocket 6. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Right side, Porzingis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Sean Livingston.
Well, 6'7", Sean Livingston still can get up there and rock the rim.
Here's Thomas. That shot misses. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
There's the pick. Drives to the hoop. Livingston.
Porzingis patrolling the floor, getting his arms up quickly to alter those shots.
Here's Kirilenko. And Chandler sends it back. Iguodala outside. Inside. And then Chandler with the jam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Livingston. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Chandler a screen. Crafty move. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Chandler's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Well, Tyson's so experienced playing out of the screen and roll, so an excellent job slicing through the defense that time.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Chandler a screen. Iguodala with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And check out Iguodala answering the inside defense with some relentless effort, just making it difficult to stop him clean.
McGrady outside. Estial. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for San Antonio. It's a three-point game. Offensive rebound. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. McGrady outside. With the second effort. Here's Yao. To the left side wing. Ilgauskas. Good. Ilgauskas has got 8 points.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Chandler. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Estial. Pulls up from the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Yao's got 4 points in the quarter. San Antonio calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
San Antonio trails by 8. Giddey with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
41 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Yao. Out to the right wing. From downtown. And that one is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Towns the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. Get out in transition there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Sabonis, no good.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway. Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
And so we conclude the first half.
The San Antonio.
They're up by 10.
25.
And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. San Antonio calls timeout.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Fall. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For San Antonio, they've shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And both free throws good for Giddey.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McGrady. And Antetokounmpo with the block. From deep three-point range.
Desmond Bane.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole. In the defense and exploits it there with a nice find. Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. In the corner, it's Bane. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Fall. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Sabonis. Misses the fadeaway inside.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Screen by Sabonis. Here's Giddey. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for the jam.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's McGrady. A second chance effort. Pass to Ilgauskas. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
San Antonio trails by 11. Towns the screen. There's the drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, Giddey setting the pick up, drew the defender to the roller, and then opening to shoot.
Pass to Fall. There's the three. The putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now Sabonis. Screen by Sabonis. Towns.
Anthony Towns.
Takes it inside.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 9 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Bane, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Down with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
It's Sorba to Antetokounmpo. Here we go, one-on-one.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Here's McGrady from beyond the arc and then some. McGrady's got 10 points.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Towns, the screen. And Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Towns, no luck.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Now, Jokic still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game time. A shot by McGrady, no good. And here is Iguodala. Good work defensively by Yao. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up 11. Don't.
40.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. San Antonio trails by 11. Chandler a screen. Driving inside.
Sean Livingston.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And it's Jokic missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Pass to Bilal. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's McGrady. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Livingston, that's good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Yao. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Iguodala. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
This is where you lean on Andre Iguodala and all of that experience. But it's one thing to have it. It's another thing to get the kind of character that's willing to share it. And Iguodala is one of those.
Home team.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thanks, David. Jokic draws the double. Pass to Yao. And there's the call on Yao. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
So it's San Antonio now. 8-point game. Going inside. The kick out to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
To the paint. Sabonis with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Fall. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Jokic surveying not just the guy that's on the cut, but the entire floor.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Now, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Here's Giddey. Powered down with both hands.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. McGrady outside. Picked by Yao. To the middle. And Yao slams it in.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside, Sabonis. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
To the inside. Fung. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Falls got 6 in the quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high scoring affair tonight.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tipped away. .105 left in the fourth. Inside.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Now here is McGrady. Pass to Fall. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Giddey.
San Antonio. Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrating.
And it's Sabonis with the ball for San Antonio. To the paint. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
2 shots.
And Bane drops them both. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. Payne for 3. No good that time.
Your home team